This week on the Dillon Winkler podcast, Tommy tells a joke that's way too long. That's basically the only thing that happens. Enjoy.
I'm Tommy Dillon. I'm Matthew Winkler. This is our podcast, DWP. Let's go!
And clap.
Look at this.
Look at this. New studio.
It's the same old place.
It's definitely not in a murder room in your basement.
No, I definitely didn't soundproof a room in my basement to murder in.
No, it looks good in here.
We did this is episode 7.
Six
Officially.
Yeah, I guess so.
And we decided that before those even came out, that we were famous enough that we needed a new space.
Upgrade the space.
From the couch.
We got to walk the walk.
Yeah, it's true. So we're walking it. If we look over here, it's because I'm just checking to make sure that everything is still working.
Yeah.
It is.
We'll see.
This is the Dillon Winkler podcast.
The DWP. I'm the D.
I'm the W.
We're
is
the
P.
DWP. This is the P.
This is
Welcome
the P.
to the P, baby.
Your name is?
I'm Tommy Dillon.
Sweet. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And
I'm Matthew Winkler.
Matthew Winkler.
Yeah.
Is that Dutch?
It's German.
German.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
This is the podcast where we've been friends for almost 16 years and know literally nothing about each other. We're learning as we go. You've seen the first 5 instances of that.
Yeah.
The last episode we planned a festival.
Yeah.
Which is, I learned so much about you.
Did you?
I learned you like Kazar.
I love Kazar.
Yeah.
He invented parkour.
we touched on that.
Yeah. No, this is good. This is good. I think it's going to be good. I think we're, it's getting colder, right? When this episode comes out, we'll be mid-December.
Mid-December. So let's just say from now on that it's mid-December.
It's mid-December.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next week,
Christmas
episode. You love Christmas, huh?
I am.
I didn't know that about
Christmas.
you, but you told me.
Yeah.
And now I know.
You know that. And we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
When it's Christmas.
Is that your favorite holiday?
It's my favorite holiday.
What's second? What do you think?
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
I don't know.
Because you smoke trees because you're a weed head.
Oh, damn. I am. That's pretty new. And we'll get into that too. I don't know if I have a second. Thanksgiving. Like
what about Halloween? You like Halloween?
I'm not a fan.
This year you dressed up as a banana.
Yeah, I did a little Instagram rant about how, like, to me Halloween is the same tier holiday as like New Year's Eve.
Oh, New Year's Eve is the worst.
Yeah, so
sucks.
that's where I stand on Halloween.
Yeah,
like you go out, you spend money on an outfit, you spend money on a ticket to go somewhere, you spend money at the bar, and then it's impossible to find an Uber home that night.
Yeah.
Plus, everyone's doing something, so you never know what to do, and then you pick a place,
and everyone's
the
an
place
asshole.
sucks. Yeah, I'm a music. Like I performed on Halloween. And I missed out on like 2 or 3 parties that I wish I went to.
I hate going out for Halloween. I miss like a good old fashioned like Halloween house party with your buds.
Oh, a Halloween hootenanny?
A Halloween hootenanny is the best.
Maybe next year I'll have a Halloween hootenanny, but the theme is you have to dress up Christmas.
I actually, funny story, when I was in grade 8, I dressed up as Santa Claus for Halloween.
That's amazing.
And everyone,
photo?
No.
Yeah.
Everyone yelled at me saying, "Wrong holiday!" And I was like, "You stupid fucking idiot!"
Yeah, I'm wearing a costume, you dumb bitch.
I'm wearing a costume. We all wear masks, metaphorically speaking. Remember the
and
mask?
literally speaking.
The Mask?
Yeah.
Jim Carrey?
Oh yeah,
Good
it's
movie.
metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
My favorite scene of that when he turns into a wolf, a cartoon wolf.
That's it?
Yep.
I like mine is when the police chief finds the pajamas. It's like, don't tell me there's 2 bozos walking around this town in your pajamas. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So back
back up a lot.
Back up. What do you think are some of your best Halloween costumes? Because I had some pretty good ones.
Oh, mine is number 1 with a bullet is Ned Flanders.
That was fucking amazing.
My Ned Flanders is spot.
I completely forgot about that. It's so good.
Well, I'll put it. It'll go right here between us. Little Ned Flanders.
Or no, we should play the video of you playing Offspring.
Yes, cut to the video of me playing the Offspring.
And all I'm doing is say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. You know it's not hard to get up on the day.
That was 2019, and I did a performance at Fifth Social Club that night. And I went to my hairstylist, and she like did it up.
That's amazing.
Shout out to
you
Tess. Hey, Hair by Tess, Corner Spot, Woodbine, and Danforth. Great place to get your hair cut. And I'm sure everyone who's watching this probably already goes there. But they're amazing.
They're really busy.
They're busy. They're a busy group.
One year I wore devil horns
Okay.
and I stapled raisin boxes to my shirt and went out as Raisin Hell.
That's really good.
Spent all night explaining it. No one got
See,
it.
that's the other thing.
Yeah, no,
That's
you can't go too weird with it.
That's my number one. That's honestly, I'm gonna old man rant.
old man rant.
Um,
Here we go.
nowadays,
Back in my day.
back in my day, but nowadays,
Yeah.
people post their like photos on Instagram, and then you have to swipe to see like who they are because I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Wearing like baggy khaki pants, like, oh, you're an anime character.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know.
Last
It's very unobvious.
not this year, but the last year, me and the lady went out.
Yeah.
And she wanted to do a couple's costume. And I thought I did it well. She went out as Velma from Scooby-Doo,
Of course.
and I wore scrubs and a stethoscope with dog ears, and I went out as Dr. Scooby-Doo Little.
No.
Nailed it.
That's too many steps.
I had
It should be one step.
I had a name tag.
Here's who I am, and I look like the person.
I had a name tag. It said Dr. Scooby-Doo Little.
Yeah, but then everyone still goes, "What?"
Yeah.
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 Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
What are you?
Just,
Ugh.
this year I dressed up as a man in his 30s doing his best.
That's good. And was it just like your wardrobe?
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
just sad.
I went on to Amazon.ca
Shout out Amazon.ca.
and I
This
typed
podcast is brought to you by Amazon.
.ca. The Canada one. The Canada one. And I typed in men's costume, and I just scrolled the first 5, and banana showed up, and I was like, yeah, that's me this year.
Perfect.
I'm over it, dude.
I get it.
I just can't do it no more.
Would you ever wear that banana costume in the bedroom?
Of course I would.
Is there an opening?
I can make one.
You could peel one.
I could peel one out for you.
Got him.
Yeah, Halloween was fun, even though it's the middle of December. We're talking about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was the last holiday.
That was the last holiday. Great
Yeah.
movie, by the way.
Holiday?
The Holiday is one of my favorite Christmas movies. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk
next
about
week.
that next week. Next week.
We got a lot to talk about next week, folks.
Yeah. Hold on. I had a couple.
You got some things.
I think so.
I love when Tommy has things.
I have a lot of things.
Also, let us know what you think about the dungeon.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
It is dark in here. We're gonna try to spruce it up, lighten it up a little bit.
I looked
it looks
at my
pretty
no-
good on camera.
I looked at my notes and they weren't good.
Oh no.
Well, speaking of Halloween, have you ever? What was your favorite candy when you were a kid? Trick or treating? What were you super stoked to get?
It's the same as now.
What-
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
I'm a
That's
Kit
your
Kat
number one.
boy. In my adult age, I now prefer the adult Kit Kat coffee crisp.
Coffee crisp was fucking gross.
Yeah, because you look at you're drinking double bag tea
Yeah,
because you don't
double
like the
bag.
cough.
I hate coffee. It's gross. I was always obsessed with Reese cups. Still am.
They're so good.
They're the best. What if I told you that I eat Kit Kat? I don't break them off. I just bite it like in the middle.
That's kind of like just having a Kit Kat chunky.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
pretty good.
That's cool.
You know what's the
That's
most
cool.
disgusting chocolate bar in the world?
Let's say it at the same time. Wait. I want to say it at the same. Oh, you went like this, so I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna say mine.
Okay,
1, 2, 3.
Big
Score.
Turk.
I never had a Big Turk.
Score.
Yeah, fuck
What
Score.
the fuck is wrong with you? It's so tasty.
It gets
It's
caught.
delicate.
It gets caught so much up in your teeth.
So does everything.
Not if you eat it.
That's true.
Got you
not
there.
not if you eat it with your mouth and
Not
swallow
if you
it.
eat it. Not if you chew it enough.
Big Turk is fucking gross.
What's Big Turk?
It's like chocolate with like red goo in the middle.
Oh, like a jelly filled
Yeah.
Turk.
Yeah, it tastes like dog shit.
Yeah, I never want to have one. We should do.
I don't like fruit and
We should do a chocolate test.
A
That's what
chocolate
our.
test.
That's. I mean, we didn't plan these episodes because we started.
We
releasing
started
them
to,
after
and then
Halloween.
we're like, oh, just fucking, who cares?
We should do a chocolate off.
A chocolate off.
where we get like our 5 favorites and then our 5 least favorites, and we need to eat them.
All right. We could do that.
We'll
Just
call. Oh, we'll do. That'll be Bean Boozled number 2.
Bean Boozled number 2.
And if you get the question wrong, you have to take a bite of Big Turk.
Oh, so gross. That and Eat More. Have you ever had an Eat
No.
More bar? Fucking
See,
gross.
I avoid ones that I don't like. So
Well,
I've
yeah.
never had one that I
well,
didn't.
I mean,
really-
you don't know if you don't like it if you don't try it.
you don't know if you don't like it if you don't try it.
That's true.
That's a Tommy. That's
The
a
only
Tommy
way
quote.
to stop stopping your life is if you begin to starting it. That's what I always say.
What's that from?
Community.
Right.
Good show.
You're really good with quotes.
Yeah.
Like you memorize. Like you're really good with lines from movies.
Yeah, because I'm obnoxious and I watch things over and over again.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of watching things, we both watched a movie,
Oh.
not together,
Not together.
but we both saw it twice,
Yep.
and we're gonna say it at the same time.
Weird. The
The
Al
Al
Yankovic story.
Flowers.
Flowers. Roses. 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 I fucking love Weird Al.
I'm gonna get a Weird Al tattoo. I don't
I've
know
always
what
wanted
yet.
to get. You want to get matching Weird Al tattoos? Yes, let's do it. Woo!
We're getting matching Weird Al tattoos.
Yeah, we'll film it.
Oh
Put
my
it on
God,
the
that's a
pod.
great idea.
Yeah.
I watched I put the movie on. I got super high. I had a Mars bar sitting on. By the way, Mars bar is
Mars bar. Oh.
oh baby.
I've eaten a Mars bar every single time I've gotten tattooed in my life.
Really?
Every single time.
Because I was eating a Mars bar when I decided that I wanted a Weird Al tattoo.
Wow.
I was
Whoa.
20 I was 20 minutes in.
Kindred spirits.
I was 20 minutes into the movie, and I put a thing on Instagram that was like, "I'm 20 minutes in. It's my favorite movie of all time."
It's so good.
So
it reminded me because like I thought it was going to be a real biopic.
I thought it was going to be like at least half true, and it's not even that.
No.
It's maybe like I'm going to say 5% real.
Yeah, maybe.
Phil, I watched an interview. The recording in a bathroom.
And the traveling accordion salesman.
The only 2 things that I think are real in this movie.
And the Colombian Death Squad.
Yeah. Oh, let's not give too much away for people who haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
sorry. Spoilers. It came out a month ago.
Yeah, but the people have children.
Well, that's their fault.
That's true. Yeah, if you have a child, we're gonna spoil it. No, but it's completely inaccurate and it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, and I think Weird Al is largely responsible for the person I am today.
I would 100% agree. I bought Bad Hair Day.
Oh yeah, that
In
was my
96,
first cassette I
eight.
ever owned.
I was 8 and I bought it.
I had 2 cassettes.
Yep.
Bad Hair Day and the Black Album by Metallica.
I had the first cassette. Okay, I have 3 cassettes. I had Bad Hair Day. I had Hanson Snowed In. And we'll talk about the best Christmas albums of all time next week because, baby,
All right.
Hanson Snowed In is maybe.
Can I tell you?
the
Can I tell you
greatest.
something about Hanson?
Yeah.
So when I was in grade 8,
And
for-
Spice Girls Spice World was the 3rd cassette. So I continue.
Spice
I
World.
was
I
obsessed.
saw the movie opening day in theaters. Anyways,
Another
when I was-
great movie.
when I was a kid,
Yes.
13 years old,
Okay. You know your
For-
age for a lot of things. I don't remember how old I was when things happened.
it's
to me.
because my trauma is built in stages. So for
built in
for
BIT.
way longer than I'm willing to admit,
Okay.
I thought the singer from Hanson was the hottest girl of all time.
I know this about you. I know this about you. I remember this about you. You love Taylor Hanson, the female singer of Hanson.
I thought she was super hot, and no one told me for like a year. And I was like, oh, I had like a picture of her in my agenda. And then I found out, and I was like, oh, that's a bummer. I wasn't
It's a
like,
bummer.
I wasn't like, ew. I was just
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh, man.
I can't put it in. That's this part.
It's not
that's
that.
sad.
It's just like, I think I should be gay based
Right.
on the way I act and talk and live my life. But
right.
I don't think I could suck a dick without laughing. And that's how I know I'm gay. I'm not gay. Oh, Freud. Fuck.
I love your glasses.
Oh, thank you. I had to get new glasses. Now this podcast is brought to you by 2 fucking nerds.
8 eyes. 8 eyes.
Eight eyes.
8 eyes.
2 straight white nerds. Boo.
Boo.
Straight white nerds.
Thanks for watching. So we a little peek behind the curtain.
Little peek behind the curtain.
We record these at about 9 a.m.
Yeah.
and I'm always exhausted.
Yeah. Well, you went out last night.
I did.
I went to bed at 8:30 p.m.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I got up at
Huh?
4:30.
How old are you? Like, no,
I'm
like
37.
you're 37. Okay, I actually did not know that.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually don't know how old you are.
We need to start at the beginning, folks.
So again, this podcast.
Yeah, we've known each other for a decade and a half,
Yeah.
and I don't know how old you are, and I just found out you're 37, and
Yeah.
you turned 37 this year,
I turned 37.
and your
like
birthday's
2 months ago.
and don't tell me when, because I know it. I know it because we did this on the podcast. It's October 9th. 6th, 9th.
9th. Nailed
Yes.
it. Yeah.
From the Bean Boozled episode.
Yeah.
I think it's from the Bean, whatever. And I'm September 29th.
Yeah.
And I turned 34.
34.
So we're 3 years
Oh, he's a
difference.
kid. He's a young kid.
So I have that to look forward to. In 3 years, I will be going to bed at 8:30. I have gone to bed
It's-
at 8:30. I'm
it's
not
the
going
best.
to lie.
Well, it's because I don't drink. I don't
Yeah.
smoke. I don't do anything. I go to bed at 8:30. Like once it starts getting dark, I'm like, oh, come on, guys.
And daylight savings time's over
yeah.
and has been for a month.
Well, I woke up and I was like, what? How is it already 5:30?
Yeah.
But I was up at 4:30.
And so
I think that's how it works.
So no,
I don't know how time works.
We saved an hour. So you'd oh yeah, I guess that's what it would have been.
Hey, you wanna hear a joke?
Yep.
It's the longest joke in the world.
Okay, hang on. Let me get comfortable.
Refuel.
Yeah.
Okay, so this joke was told to me by an old friend that I used to work with named Jeff
Okay.
with a G.
Shout out to G Jeff.
He told me this joke like 10 years ago. This is pre-COVID. 10 years ago. This joke requires a little bit of participation from you, okay?
Okay.
So when I go to you, I'm going to need a type of animal,
Got it.
okay?
Yeah, I like this. I like this already.
All right, you ready?
I'm in, baby.
Shout out Jeff Webster. Okay. And I'm probably going to butcher it. I haven't told it in so long.
I'm so excited for this.
Okay. So there's 3 explorers, okay? Explorers. 3 explorers.
Don't get it twisted.
And they're in front of 3 caves. A small cave, medium cave, and a big cave.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
So the first explorer is like, you know what? Fuck it. Go big or go home. I'm going in the big cave.
Okay.
So he goes in the big cave.
Okay.
And he goes down a flight of stairs. He goes up a flight of stairs. He goes into a secret room. He climbs a ladder and he walks into a room full of,
Am I supposed to say an animal?
yeah,
Lions.
lions. He's like, what the fuck are all these lions doing here? I gotta get out of here. And all he hears is, you will die a fiery death. And he goes, oh, fuck. And he grabs as many lions as he can. He puts them in his pockets, in his socks, under his hat, in his sweater, in his tote bag, and he gets the fuck out of there. Okay?
He's a lion collector.
Yeah,
He's a lion king.
he is now. So then the second explorer is like, yo, I'm not going in that middle cave because it's too close to the big cave. So I'm going to go in the small cave. So he goes in the small cave and he goes down a flight of stairs. And he goes down another flight of stairs. And he goes through a door and up a ladder, then down a flight of stairs. And he opens a door into a room full of
Penguin.
penguins. And he goes, what the fuck are all these penguins doing here? He's like, fuck, what? And all he hears is, you will die a watery death. And he goes, oh, fuck! So he grabs as many penguins as he can in his pants, in his socks, down his shirt, in his hat, in his backpack, in his front pack, and in his fanny pack. And he gets out of there.
I love this joke.
So-
I hope it never ends.
So it might
Can you
not.
add 8 more explorers? And 8 more caves?
So the third explorer goes in the middle cave because that's the only one left.
That's the only
And
one
he's
left. He
"There's
doesn't want
gotta
to
be
die
something good in
fiery. He
here."
doesn't want to die watery.
So he walks into the cave and he opens the door and it's a room full of dogs. And he goes, what the fuck are all these dogs doing here? And all he hears is, you will die a strange and awful death. And he goes, oh, fuck. So he grabs as many dogs as he can in his tote bag, in his fanny pack, his backpack, in his front pack, in his pockets, back pockets, front pockets, in his socks, in his shoes, in his hat, and he gets out of there. Okay.
Yeah, I love this.
So,
I'm so happy right now.
so what happened was 5 years later, the first explorer, what he did is all the explorers were like, well, we have a bunch of these animals. Let's go to Sweden so we can clone all of them. Okay. So the first.
Wait, why would they need more than one animal to clone it? They only need one.
Well, no. They just went there to clone to get more.
Okay. I'm
Just they're
with
cloning
you.
animals, okay? And they have tons and tons of animals. It makes sense. So the guy with the lions is like, look, we're losing way too many young people in wars. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna train these lions
Yeah.
to fight wars.
Okay.
And then people didn't want to fight all the lions, and peace was made throughout the world. You get it?
Oh, so people were like, I'm not gonna punch a lion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like lions were fucking killing everyone. And then because no one wanted to fight lions on a war field, this man became a billionaire. Okay. And he's hanging out in his mansion and he's got his lions everywhere and he's chilling out. He's drinking cognac.
Okay.
It's a rich guy drink cognac.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
smoking a cigar.
You know it's rich because there's a G in it, but you don't say it.
Yeah, yeah. And he's smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And he goes to ash and he misses. And he ashes on one of the lions. And it burns his butt right on the top of his
Oh,
butt.
the
lion.
lion's butt gets
And then he
burned.
goes, "Yow!" And he runs and he's going crazy because he's on fire now. Then he trips and falls into the fire. Then he runs and sets another lion on fire, and all the lions are on fire, and the place burns down, and the man died a fiery death, just like the ghost told him.
Okay, hang on. Before you continue, I have a couple questions.
It all makes sense. Just let me keep going.
no.
You get all questions will be answered at the end.
Okay, I can save the questions. Okay, I should write these down.
Save your questions till the
I'm
end.
gonna write them down.
Okay, so you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna write this down.
Oh my god.
Questions about joke.
We're only halfway, not even.
How flammable?
Our lions.
Because that happened fast. Okay, continue. We're
Okay.
halfway there. No, we're not.
We're
We're in
about
Act
half,
3.
No, we're about yeah, I guess so. So, the second guy,
Yes.
he's got penguins, right?
Penguins.
Penguins.
Yeah.
Now, what is the world made up of most? It's not land,
It's
water, right? So, you know how Amazon has like
Amazon.ca.
Amazon.ca,
Yeah.
shout out. So basically, this guy joined up with Bezos and he cornered the underwater shipping market. So now you don't have to deal with planes. And he has all these penguins because they cloned all of them.
Why
basically-
Why did I pick the right animals?
So basic, what? I'm just telling you how the joke is going. This is a real thing that happened. Just
but
listen.
I said penguin.
Okay, so then the penguins.
Question: how did I know all the right animals?
So basically, he joined up with Bezos, and now they cornered the underwater shipping market. And this guy's a fucking billionaire. Okay. Now this guy, because he's a billionaire douchebag, he's got tons and tons of pet penguins, and they're living with him on a yacht. And yes, the water's right there, but they're living on a yacht. They're not in the waters where they want to be, so they revolt. And the penguins start fucking digging at the bottom of his yacht. And he doesn't know it. Yet the yacht sinks and he drowns and dies a watery death. Just like the ghost foretold.
Oh, so it was a ghost. That's what I was gonna. That was another question I had.
It doesn't matter what it was.
it totally does.
Okay.
Was it a ghost?
Are you ready?
Was it a ghost? Yeah.
So now, the third explorer, he took a page out of the second explorer's thing. And he's like,
His
why?
thing.
Yeah, he's like, why are we spending all this money on jet fuel
Yeah.
and gas and manpower when we can use all these dogs as basically carrier pigeons on the ground? So we got the penguins in the water, we got ship dogs, and there's stations throughout the countries where they can stop and get fed and petted. Petted. They get petted.
They get petted.
Okay. So basically, this guy started a non-human, non-gas, animal-fueled shipping company with
Great.
Amazon, right?
Great.
So he's a billionaire now, but he heard what happened to the other two explorers, and he's like, I'm not taking any chances. They said I'm going to die a strange and awful death. That's not happening.
That's not happening to this guy.
So what he did is he took all of his money.
Yep.
He sold all of his dogs.
Wait. He took his money
He took his money
and he used the money to sell all his dogs.
No, that's just like
Two
he
different
also did
things,
that.
comma.
Yeah.
Okay,
He sold
okay.
his dogs
He sold
first.
his dogs first.
Then he took all of his money
Yeah.
and he bought 10 years worth of food, 10 years worth of medicine, and he built a.
He was with a medicine.
Yeah, just imagine how much medicine that is.
What diseases does he have?
No. There's no diseases.
What medication?
He just bought a fucking lot of medicine. That's all.
Like
Tons of medicine.
it expires. Advil expires in like 2 years.
Okay, so then he bought enough Advil to not expire. Just shut up. So, so he dug a giant 60-foot trench in his backyard.
Oh shit, that's the deep trench.
He also bought millions of dollars worth of weapons. And he's sitting there with a giant fridge and a giant medicine cabinet
His medicine cabinet is
and
huge.
just guns for days.
Okay.
And he just sat there and waited. 5 years go by, and all he hears is, and he goes, "What the fuck is that?" And he hears this banging. He's like, "What is happening?" And he looks over the trench with his shotgun, and he sees a giant coffin. And a coffin is just coming towards him. And he goes, "Oh my God, what the fuck?" And the coffin's just slowly, he starts shooting at the coffin, and it's not stopping.
You didn't say this was a scary.
Hold on a
story.
second. It
Okay.
gets crazy. And then he shoots a bazooka at it.
Yeah,
Blows right off this coffin.
it's a fireproof.
It's a fireproof coffin. Then he's throwing
Bazooka-proof
hams.
coffin.
He's got only food and medicine left.
Oh, yeah.
He's throwing hams.
Wait.
He's throwing canned corn.
Yeah, but what else? What medicine is he throwing? Tell me what medicine he's throwing.
Okay, hold on. He's throwing medicine, and then he's throwing hams, and he's
Yeah.
throwing corn.
What does he have so many
He's
hams?
throwing milk. He bought a lot of hams. Man loves
10
hams.
years. Man loves ham.
The man loves hams. So then all he has left is a bottle of NyQuil, and he throws it, and the coffin stops.
Coffin stops.
Did you hear? Do you know what the moral of the story is?
No.
NyQuil stops the coffin. Yeah, you are welcome.
Let's